family's asleep. You know what that means? Free time. Well, at least as long as I'm lucid and conscious. So, yeah. So let's have some live streaming fun. We got, I don't know. Like, there's a few things that I have as kind of like go to in the background. Recently, it's been Cheers. One Life to Live reruns from the 90s and 80s. And usually before I go to sleep, Miss Cleo infomercials. And, I figured this is the safest bet not to get copyrighted. So I was going to do some, like, just searches for, hey, Kiego, or Kago, I should say, Takami, how the heck are you, my friend? Um, Not to be confused with Diego, So, anywho, yeah, I was gonna go mine through. There's Diego. um, so I was gonna go try to mine YouTube for a good long just kind of thread of 80s Japanese commercials. It's good that you're good, um, Kago. John, how the heck are you, man? How the heck are you? I'm not actually sure what we're gonna play tonight. I'm thinking probably a variety of things. We'll probably start with the Xbox One, and I don't know, take it from there. Um, so I guess Impact Wrestling's Bound for Glory was tonight. I didn't even know. So I mean, they've just sunk so low that I don't know. I guess anything for them is good. They're apparently like desperate to try to get CM Punk, which I don't think that's going to be very good for them, but it could be. He's got a history with the company, so he could definitely bring some eyeballs on there. And it is, one of the places that he started out in. It would actually, I think, be very interesting if they were able to get Raven and CM Punk, back there. But I think CM Punk's ego is too big to, go back to Impact, because it would be such a step down since, they've basically become an indie promotion. But, who knows? And AW Collision was on. That was good from what I saw. I was doing dishes and popping my head back into the room with the TV and whatnot. And, good but uneventful was just kind of my take on it. I'm just trying to think of anything else exciting happening. I don't know. I've just generally been avoiding politics. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to keep track of just kind of what's going on in Israel, or what's going on with the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Just peripherally, I tend to get my news from alternative media that tends to be very negative toward American imperialism. That said, the enemies of America aren't the good guys either. So, it. I think our aim should be for a global order based on shared interest and mutual cooperation with the countries of the world, and we should strive for that and not strive for domination and imperial jockeying that fixates on geopolitical momentum and gravitation. Um, so there's that. What else to talk about? Oh, I got some new sneakers. Those were cool. Hang on, I'll show you. I'll be right back. Watch Miss Cleo. Okay. So, we've got two pairs, both 80s style shoes. They're like shoes from the 80s. We have the BK Knights quality shoe, very cushy, very couch like on your foot. Then we have the LA Gears. These came in the mail today, and very, very cool. I was hoping LA Gear since they started making new shoes again, would bring back this model, and they did. So these are going to be the sneaker rotation here. So quality stuff. I'm going to go put these back in the mud room. Watch Miss Cleo again. And we're back. Let's see what's going on in Chatland here. This is completely out of the blue, but do I like eggnog? I do like eggnog. It's very good. And, if it were up to me, we'd sell eggnog the whole year and not just around Christmas time. But, it is what it is. I enjoy the shoes. Hey, Spider-Man, how you doing? I just showed off my new high tops, and we're talking about eggnog after a brief 30-second discussion on the state of professional wrestling outside of WWE and geopolitics. So it's been an action-packed 6 minutes. But yeah, no, eggnog's good. I buy it as often as I can, and I miss it when it's gone. I'm one of those people that thinks that if Christmas was the whole year round, it would not be a bad thing. They already have eggnog at the Port Watson Burn Dairy. Interesting. I might have to go check that out. Ooh. We have a Cyberman right here, friend of Raditz and Vegeta. My cousin enjoys Sprite in their eggnog, but I've never tried that combo. That sounds disgusting, but I'm not here to judge, so. You got some eggnog last night. Well, you enjoy it, my friend. The thing with eggnog is if you have too much of it, you'll get an upset stomach. But if you have too little of it, then you'll miss out on your window to drink eggnog, and you'll really regret it because eggnog is phenomenal. One of my favorite episodes of The Simpsons is the one where Bart steals Bone Storm, and Homer just buys a crap ton of eggnog, and he's making the kids put it in their cereal. It's good stuff. I'm having chest pains. Good time. Yeah, I don't know. So part of me's like, we should try to beat Final Fantasy 15. Then another part of me is like, yeah, let's play fighting games. So, I don't know. Maybe we should start off on Final Fantasy 15, see where it goes, then play fighting games? I don't know. The Vikings are playing on Monday, not Sunday, because they got the Monday Night Football game, and, who knows? Vikings have won and lost every game this season by a single possession, which is the same as last year, but since they got rid of Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook, those one possession differentials are falling on the loss column rather than the win column. And I just think that it was a bad move when you were that precarious of a position between winning and losing, and you deal away your running back and you deal away your veteran wide receiver, and now you're without Justin Jefferson, and you're that arrogant to think that just because they may have lost a step and have earned a lot of money, you just want to ship them out. What does that do to the psyche of the team when you're like, oh, we're all a band of brothers here, and then you get two of your best guys and just like, well, we predict that you're going to lose a step or two, so get the fuck out of here, Yeah, that's great. And now you don't have Justin Jefferson, and you can't have any, and nobody knows how to catch the football anymore, apparently. Kirk Cousins throws it in people's hands, and they drop it all the time, and their running game is weak. So there you go. 1 + 1 equals, 2 and 4. So, it is what it is. And there'll be fans saying, oh, well, we're not a retirement home. It's like, well, you're not a winning team either right now. So, and, there you go. Are you going to focus on this season or not? That's that's the reality of the situation. But I mean, I know there's issues with like cap space and things like that. But look, dude, you like Kirk Cousins has 1 year left on his contract. Do you want to make a run at this thing or not? So I don't know. Well, I mean, but the thing is, the Vikings are talented enough with the team that they have to be 5-1 or 6-0, and I mean, I truly believe that. I mean, the Vikings always, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. They always play. They seem to always play to the level of the team that they play, right? If they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs, the Vikings fun. The Vikings actually beat the Kansas City Chiefs. It's the refs that gave that game away with the refusing to call pass interference, refusing to call technical fouls on the Chiefs, just things like that. But then there's other games where it's like they play the Bears and they beat the Bears by a single possession. It's like, and the Bears are like 1-5. So I don't know. But they're a very talented team, and if they get their shit together, they can do whatever they put their minds to, and I genuinely believe that the Vikings are an incredibly talented team. They just have to get that talent firing on the proper cylinders, and it is going to be harder without Dalvin Cook and Adam Thielen, and that's just all there is to it. And you can say like, oh well, Dalvin Cook's not doing anything on the Jets. It's like it's a different team, Different people do different qualities of work in different settings. Like Bobby Bonilla is my all-time favorite baseball player. I mean, he was a World Series champion with the Florida Marlins, but he never played up to his potential on the New York Mets. So just depends. There are people who are a good fit for certain places. What did you realize, John? What made me like the Minnesota Vikings? Brett Favre. I grew up a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I was always kind of annoyed at but my let me just say this: I grew up a Dallas Cowboys fan. My favorite teacher and high school principal, Pastor Miller, was a big Green Bay Packer fan at Cortland Christian Academy. So I always grew up and was kind of always, either sympathetic toward the Packers or kind of annoyed at all the fuss that the Packers and Brett Favre got. But then, like 2008 came along, and Brett Favre was getting pushed out of Green Bay, And I thought, dude, that's really shitty. Like, you guys sucked before Brett Favre came along, and now that he's like getting older, you're trying to like ship him out when it's like he still wants to play for you. It's like, screw you guys. That was kind of my mentality. And then he went to the Jets, and I was like, I hope he does well on the Jets. And I kind of was always very much keeping, and at that point, the Dallas Cowboys, all my favorite players had retired. And I was just like, oh, yeah, I hope the Jets win. I hope Brett Favre does okay, And it was like, yeah, they were like an okay team. Then he went on the Vikings, and I was like, you know what? I hope the Vikings win. And that Vikings team in 2009 was special. I mean, they were just exciting to watch. And I just got really wrapped up in that team, and I really wanted them to win. They just, throughout that season, I found myself buying Vikings gear and just kind of falling in love with the team. And then the 2009 NFC Championship game happened, and it was such a miscarriage of justice. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The consistent late and malicious hits on Brett Favre, coupled with the fact that the run game for the Vikings repeatedly fumbled the football. But just seeing Brett Favre get his ankle broken by the New Orleans Saints and seeing nothing get called, I was just furious. I was just like screaming at the TV, like, what are you doing? Like, will you call the penalties? Like, he threw the football and they're just like tearing at his jersey, chucking him into the ground. It's not an exaggeration. I mean, you take a look at his ankle after that game, it was like the size of a blue softball. And it was just total bullshit. And, he ends up throwing an interception off that broken ankle. And, the Vikings still almost won that game. And I was just so furious. I couldn't. I was simultaneously heartbroken and furious at the same time. And after that, it was like not only did I like the Vikings, I wanted, I don't know, kind of I guess justice and revenge for that game. And I don't know. And then I had Santino, and Santino and I started spending time together watching Vikings games, and I don't know. I just got very invested in that team, and through the last 10 plus years, I've kind of gone through the ups and downs with them. The Minneapolis Miracle, and then them blowing the NFC Championship game to the Philadelphia Eagles. The missed field goals, you know, the ups and downs at quarterback. At first, I was kind of, I wasn't negative toward Kirk Cousins, but I was kind of thinking that Case Keenum, after the Minneapolis Miracle, it's like you should probably give that guy a go, and they just decided to go with Kirk Cousins for the stats and all that kind of stuff. And I was kind of like, oh, whatever. It's kind of a jerk move to Case Keenum. Of course, Case Keenum didn't do well in Denver because, again, where you play matters. How you adjust matters. Some people are comfortable in certain areas. Some people know schemes in certain areas, and that doesn't always transfer to other places. Now, Tom Brady, it does, but with someone who's not as talented like Case Keenum, it doesn't. But it is what it is. But I grew to like Kirk Cousins. I think, Vikings fans are very fickle, and they're very entitled, and they're very traumatized. And that causes them to be very hot and cold. They'll love you 1 second, and the next second they want your head on a platter. And, it's just... I don't know. I mean, when the Vikings were like 12 and like 1 last year, like people would be just like during the 1-loss game, like just super negative. I don't know. And the amount of fans that just want the team to try to intentionally lose is so stupid. I mean, the amount of NFL teams that just consistently suck every year despite high draft picks is ridiculous. And you have the ingredients of a good team, and you have a good team. It's just like right now the ball is bouncing in the opposite direction. And the other thing with the Minnesota Vikings fan base is that they are fixated with this idea of getting a homegrown quarterback, which goes into their like tank thirst, and it doesn't work. It's never worked for them. I remember like after Brett Favre, they got like Christian Ponder, and it was just like, oh, this is gonna be our guy, and it was like, I don't see it, and no one else did too. So, I remember like Joe Webb, he was like, I don't know. Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, you got homegrown guys, but they're not Brett Favre, Brett Favre's, he's another one of those guys like, character on and off the field, I mean, off the field, his character was not good, but on the field, I mean, no one played with more, intensity and charisma, so, yeah, I don't know, man. I just, I love that team, and now it's like, now that I've bonded with Santino, going through the emotional roller coaster of Vikings games, it's like, they're right up there with the Mets, and the Mets are the first sports team that I ever liked because when my great grandfather died in 1986, I was just a little kid, and my grandpa came over and was just trying to distract me while my mom was identifying the body, basically. And it was the 86 World Series, and he said, hey, Noel, who you for in the World Series, the Red Sox or the Mets? And I was just like, the Mets. And it's like when I get a rum and Coke, and they ask me what kind of rum I want, and I'm just like, Bacardi. I don't know. And it's ever since then I like the Mets. And, my friends all got into baseball when I was in like 3rd grade, and of course that time the Mets were like terrible, but I didn't care. I just remembered I liked the Mets, and I started watching the Mets on WPIX, and Bobby Bonilla and Jeff Kent and Rico Brogna and Tim Carver was calling all the games, and or was it Tim McCarver? not Tim Carver, Timba Carver. I don't know. I loved his play by play. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, I got another thing happened in the news. Apparently, Jada Pinkett decided to write her biography. She's a horrible person, and I have no sympathy for her. And I say that as a fellow bald person. And the fact that Will Smith tolerates her for more than 5 consecutive seconds is an insult to Will Smith as a human being. He should. I'm not saying he should be petty. I'm just saying he should say, "Get the absolute fuck away from me. I have nothing to do with me. You're a terrible person. I want nothing to do with you. You've wasted years of my life. You're a petty narcissist, and you're also insane. Please leave me alone, and I'm going to get a restraining order on you if you come near me. Goodbye." That's what I think is. Now I know they've got kids together, but that would be my general go-to response. And then date as many beautiful women as you can because you have a lot of money and you're not a bad-looking guy, and you're also the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So screw her and her delusional, self-centeredness. That's my take on Jada Pinkett. So yeah. So anywho, do I know Spanish? No, I don't know Spanish. I know some Italian. My mom is a Spanish teacher because Spanish and Italian are close enough, and she knows enough Spanish. She took some Spanish classes so that she could teach low-level Spanish, building off. No joke. The mascot of my work is the Vikings. Nice. Yes. I have a Minnesota Vikings pillow right here. Yes. Skull Vikings. Yes. Oh, look, it's so comfy right there. Yeah. Britney Spears has apparently a book coming out too, and I'm actually not interested in that at all. Now I do, as a celebrity, like Britney Spears, but I have a zero desire to hear about her getting Justin Timberlake's baby aborted. And I've lost all respect for Justin Timberlake as well. What team is on my pillow? The Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, so like I think I said this in the previous live stream. Are you a celebrity in my hometown? Yes. Yes, I am. Not really. The famous people that have the most famous person that's come from Cortland is Ronnie Dio, from Dio, who then became the basis for Dio and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Kathy Bertini used to head up, and she's friends with my mom, actually. She headed up the World Food Program for the United Nations. So that's a big deal. And there were some famous people that went to Cortland State. The two biggest being Mick Foley, Mankind, and Kevin James, the King of Queens. So those are off the top of my head the most famous people I can think of, from Cortland. And then, of course, there's me, the most beloved citizen in Cortland. What with my sassy wisdom and shiny bald head. So yeah. Right on. Oh man. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of One Life to Live from 1990, and so right now Tina is carrying the evil gangster Johnny D's baby, but he got shot by Vicky when her split personality took over, and now Cord is trying to help Tina. Her ex-husband and boyfriend and destined lover. Cord's a good guy. I've always kind of wondered what kind of name is Cord. Like, who names their kid that? Like, they're just like sitting in the delivery room and then they like see the plug on like the hospital machine and they're like, that's a good name for my child, Cord. So yeah. He's his evil twin Knob is that's not a thing, but it should be, and yeah, it's good. One Life. I uploaded the opening to One Life to Live. It's got a lot of good '80s music in it, and I remember watching it when I was little. Actually, I also remember watching it when I had to babysit myself, in the summer of like 1993, and it was it was good stuff. The opening was great. What is it? Peaboo Bryson, he sang the song, and they used to have these like giant like yellow paintings of the characters that kind of like airbrush and recede into the background. um I want to see like an actual Miss Cleo infomercial. I don't want to see like somebody try to pretend that Miss Cleo is something other than a con artist. Like you know it's sad what happened to her. She got sick and died, God forbid. But like, I mean, she everything I know about Miss Cleo, it's like she basically started out, she went to some like preppy girls school or something like that. And then I don't know, kind of got into like theater groups and things like that, and then kind of took to having kind of a hustler's persona, like kind of taking the money from the plays and splitting town. And in one of her plays, she invented the character Miss Cleo, and then she ended up going to Florida, and the Miss Cleo character ended up being used by whatever company, whatever, like the whatever psychic company Billy D. Williams was a part of. They decided to start using the Miss Cleo character to like sell tarot card reading things and stuff, and then that character kind of took because of like just the kind of absurdity and charisma of the character. And then they were really screwing a lot of people out of their money. And so the company, I guess, kind of had to stop doing things, and that left Miss Cleo high and dry. And then I guess, people that ran the company ended up working out okay, but they decided that they wanted to control the Miss Cleo rights, so she couldn't really like make money off it after that. And then she tried to like have one foot in being Miss Cleo, and then another foot in being like just whatever she really was, but still charged like a lot of money for like tarot readings and stuff. And then I remember she's like, oh, I wasn't pretending to be Jamaican. It's like, the fuck you weren't. What are you talking about? You're like, yeah, listen, man, I'm Miss Cleo. And then she'd be like, oh, well, like, it's the company. It's like, but I'm still really Miss Cleo. It's like, you're not Miss Cleo. Your real name is like something like Soleil Moon Fry Del Rey or whatever the hell it is. Then they'll like throw Cleo in her middle name to try to, or she'll throw Cleo in her middle name to try to like pretend she's legitimate and was taken advantage of. It's like, no, you're a con artist who got conned by more wealthier con artists. And that whole process led to you making this really nice character. And you're a likable person. But it's just like, you hear about people. She's like, oh, I never meant to take advantage of people. It's like, what the hell? Then why did you leave town and not like pay your people in your plays, just take the money and leave? Um, and It's like, well, I never knew that they were charging people exorbitant amounts of money. It's like, that is either stupidity or willful ignorance. Neither one of those are good. So it's like a politician. Like, it's like, well, what is it? Are you that stupid or are you that crooked? I mean, because neither one of them is works for you. So um, I don't know. But I find Miss Cleo, the whole package of it to be very kind of warm and nostalgic, I guess, for the early turn of the early 2000s. So takes me back to being in my 20s, which I guess I still am, even though I'm 40. Uh, just sitting in my bedroom with my Dell desktop and my 27-inch Panasonic TV in the corner, and my room just plastered with just posters of like, Sailor Moon and Tenchi Muyo and Candice Michelle and New York Mets and just random stuff, yeah, I don't know. This is when I was going to SUNY Cortland. But I digress. We should probably play some video games. This is a commercial I fall asleep to like all the time. I don't know. Um, yeah, so good times, good times. By the way, a new episode of the Noel Show is up if you want to see that. Miss Cleo does make another appearance along with Billy D. Williams and CM Punk. And our musical guest was Moon Unit Zappa, daughter of Frank Zappa, with her cool song Valley Girl. So yeah, good times, good times. And again, when I like go and rant on celebrities and things like that, that's just my perspective as an outsider. I could be totally wrong about things. So I have so been slacking on drinking my water. I don't know. Okay, let's play some video games. Do 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 do. I guess we'll start on the big TV, and then I don't know, maybe go to some PVMs or something. I don't know. All right, you power on. I guess we'll start with some Final Fantasy 15. What the hell? Okay, jumpers on Tubi. That's interesting. All right. You know what I hate? So I have like this Vizio TV, and it's a smart TV, and it always does this thing where it makes this like weird black border. Um, so I don't know. And then it usually loads out of it, but it doesn't always. All right, come on. There we go. Yeah, see, it's right there. Then I have to like switch it to something else, and then I got to switch it back. And like now it's okay. So I don't know. It's pretty annoying. Noel, am I a fan of Samurai Pizza Cats? Yes, I am. And I am the king of Cortland, Diego. All right, Xbox One. Let's square this up a little bit here. Oh, look, it's Xbox Noel. All right. Yeah, let's tilt you up a little bit here. Mm-hmm. All right. Final Fantasy 15. After I beat this, I should beat Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Or Dragon Quest, what is it, 12? 11? What's the newest Dragon Quest, 11 or 12? I don't know. I got it on the Switch. It's 11. I also had it on the PS4 too. I also downloaded some cell phone RPGs. I should probably try to play those. I don't know. I have the Sega Saturn version of Lunar on my cell phone, which I think is pretty cool. We've played Samurai Pizza Cats on the stream before. It's got a very, very good Famicom game. I am severely underleveled here, but I'm playing this on easy, so like Carbuncle, like constantly like kicks me back to from a KO. But it still doesn't make it. It's still difficult. And we're loading. Well, this might be a minute, so let's I don't know. Have another little chit chat here. Can't really oh, apparently there's a new Frasier. I haven't seen any of it, but it doesn't look like there's been any Cheers references, which is super disappointing. Look, you have got to get as many Cheers things. Like, they're back in Boston. I mean, this is the chance to finally get Sam and Diane together, because the Cheers finale was disappointing. They didn't do anything with Sam and Diane during the actual Frasier spinoff. So just freaking do it, like, seriously, before they're like both 90 years old. Although, I mean, I would watch a show with a 90-year-old Sam and Diane annoying each other. I think that would be pretty entertaining. All right, here we go. Oh man, do I have to do this like boss gauntlet again? This is like super annoying here. All right, here we go. I wonder, are there any like bedrooms around here where I can take like a naparoo? My health is pretty low here. It doesn't look like it. I think there's like, ooh, is there like some way I can like go back to the past or something here? The other reason I bring that up is because I'm like really low on supplies here. I have like no elixirs. I like use them all up beating like bad guys and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, I have 14 mega elixirs? No, that's something. I really do need more stuff, though. Summon enemies. Take a photo. Whatever, let's just go.
あと少しだね。さあ、行くか、ノクト。いや、ちょっと待ってくれ。プロント、写真見てもいいか？いいけど。一枚だけ欲しい。持って行きたいんだ。そっか。わかった。じゃあ、ほら、選びなよ。
I'm gonna go with this one. It's got like more people in it.
写真じゃねえか。俺たち全員写ってる。そんな写真を選んでくれてよかった。じゃあ、 持ってってくれるのはそれだね。あれ残念なお知らせです。ここ座りに来たんでしょ。もう空いてないってさ。お前に座る資格はない。そこは王の椅子だ。待ってたよ、ノクト。待ちくたびれてイライラしたけどね。やっと王家を未来ごと潰せる。積年の恨みってとこか。
Arden is a weird bad guy. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of like Kefka crossed with Arthur from that movie from the 80s, Arthur. You know? Like during the boss fight with him, they should play that song. It's like, when they get stuck between the moon and New York City. You know, that like Christopher Cross song? Ooh, this is gonna get interesting. Alright, let's rock and roll, you son of a bitch. Oh man, I thought that thing said I had a Mega Elixir. Ah, screw it, whatever. This is a good fight here. Even though I have like nothing here for like HP. Actually, it's kind of for the better here. This should respawn me here. It was all part of my plan. This is probably not even his final form, but... I like this boss fight. Oof. Maybe some ether at least. Yeah, I kind of just need him to KO me so I can uncle here. There we go. Where the hell is it? There he is. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Come on. I saw the summon sign. Did I get it? Yes. Alright, Leviathan. Hey Noel, if and when you have a snack, I have donuts. Nice. Enjoy those donuts. Summons in this game are like super impressive. It's really weird how you summon them though, because they only come when you're like in a crappy situation in battle, you know? Oh, that definitely helped a lot. How is he? Damn, healed up? Almost got him. Yes. Is they gonna do it?
どちらが先に倒れるか。歴代の王様たちじゃないか。使命を果たす準備はできていると。死んだ。バカ騒ぎして遊びほうかでいたガキが。これなら死んでた。疲れ切って横で伸びてた間抜けが10年程度で俺を超えたと思うなよ。俺がどれだけ闇の中で生きてきたと思ってる。
Come on. I'm so close. Is that the end of the game? Alright, chapter 14 completed. I think there's like 15 chapters though, right?
ここまでになるか。ああ、そうなる。頼むぜ。頑張って。プロンプト、ブラビオ、エグニス。あとは頼んだ。常に胸を張って生きろ。どうかご無事で。陛下。
Okay, so I'm a little rusty on the story here, but I'm pretty sure I have to like sacrifice myself to undo all the crap that Arden did.
帰ったよ。ちゃんと胸張ってさ。遅くなったけど強くなった。ありがとな、ルーナ。みんな。親父、一緒に過ごせて幸せだった。ルッスの王よ、集え。
Yeah, Final Fantasy games are always very dramatic, viscerally impressive, technologically impressive, or it's on like the cutting edge of what it is to be a video game. Am I crying a little bit? Nah, I'm okay. Is this like when Cloud and Sephiroth fought in the? Yeah, so like the end of Final Fantasy VII, there was this thing where like Cloud and Sephiroth had this big final showdown in this like other dimension. So apparently, this is kind of recalling that narrative trope. So, what's going on here now? So I'm assuming Arden's dead, and the old grudge between my bloodline and him is, I guess, resolved. I don't know.
ないよな。ノクティス王子。
調子に乗りすぎたな。
しょうがないでしょ。なんとも幸先の悪い。裏で頼む。なんだ。一人で押してくれ。バカ言ってんじゃねえ。でも俺ら手離しても変わんないでしょ。プロンプトは話してねえだろうな。
無駄に話していると疲れるぞ。
エイコに席変われ。さっき勝ったばっかりだろ。ノクト、次俺でしょ。
だそうだ。
Stand By Me. I knew I recognized this had that Stand By Me vibe. This is that time when you set down your controller and you soak it in. Yeah, that is actually this is a really cool ending. Although I wonder if there's some kind of like epilogue DLC or anything like that. Good old selfie. Yeah, I think there were a lot of aspects of this game that tried to build off the original concept of Final Fantasy VII, where it was set in New York City. Because there is a lot of, I think, clear inspiration of New York City. In fact, this used to, the original name of this, what the hell was it called? Final Fantasy, I can't remember what it was called. Final Fantasy Versus. It actually kind of makes me want to like replay the game, not spread out over a year and a half. Yeah.
4人でキャンプなんて
Well, I guess it all worked out, huh?
そうだな。
Unless this is like the afterlife and we're all dead.
あのさ
Or do they have Coleman chairs in the afterlife? I don't know.
どうした俺はくそなんだよ全然出てこねえな俺な覚悟して帰ってきたんだよけどなんかこうしてお前らの顔見たらさ悪いやっぱつれえわそりゃつれえでしょちゃんと言えたじゃねえか聞けてよかったみんなどうもな俺
I'm gonna assume that some kind of afterlife. I guess his girlfriend would have been there too. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna take that for what it is. I am kind of interested to check out the. Yeah, I like, especially Final Fantasy games are very movie-like. In fact, I think Final Fantasy games are better than a lot of movies. Normally, I end up kind of completing Final Fantasy games by myself. It's just me, God, and the TV. But you guys are here now, and so I just beaten Final Fantasy 15, so that's good. What's going on here? Everything. Well, maybe I'm not beating Final Fantasy 15. What's this? What's up with this here? Oh, there we go. I know. I think maybe I had the controller idle for a little bit here, because the ending was so long. System probably started going to rest mode. Now what? Well, it looks like the world is no longer in a state of constant darkness, so that's good. That sun will heal people's rickets nicely. No more bow legs for the people of this universe.
フレーナ、息子に指輪を届けてくれてありがとう。知っての通り頼りない息子だが最高の息子だ。
Okay, so did she somehow come back, or is I'm not exactly 100% sure on what's going on here. I mean, other than that, there's some kind of resolution, be it material or metaphysical here. So. Oh, so she is the logo. Interesting. Well, there's our completed logo. Good old Yoshitaka Amano. That guy's a genius.
ありがとう。
All right, Finn. Good deal. So I don't know. Did Luna come back, or is she like some kind of guardian force? I've completed the game. My certificate of completion is in the archives. I can share my record of success with my friend. Level 39. That's pretty low, but we got through it. All right. Good times. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen here. Final Fantasy games are very gorgeous. I really do like that logo. That's really cool. It reminds me of the Final Fantasy VIII logo. Do we just stay here and look at it? Because, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm a big fan of Yoshitaka Amino's logos here. What the hell? I'll hit a button here. Ooh, chapter select is available. Ooh, into a new game plus. That's too easy again. I don't want a tutorial. In a time unknown, only a prophecy keeps hope alive in people's hearts. When darkness veils the world, the King of Light shall come. Now, 4 brave warriors begin their journey. Prepared to fight. What awaits the 4, however, they don't know. Good old loading. There's Ifrit. Yeah, that Ifrit fight was pretty cool. Part of me just kind of wants to play through the new game plus, just so I can kind of like just play the game without any interruptions. Now I'm like extra strong. I like that they got Michael Gross to play Noctis's dad. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff.
心配などいるものか。お互い様。いいか。途中で投げ出すことは許されない。投げ出すか。すぐに帰れないことだけは覚悟しておきなさい。そんな簡単に帰らないし、ご安心を。気をつけていくんだぞ。ルシス王家の人間として、このレギスの息子として、常に胸を張れ。
Like a lot of the game's budget was just spent on his beard hair, and it shows. It's good stuff. Do. Got a smaller crowd tonight. I don't know. Maybe Final Fantasy 15 is not as popular, or I just chased people off with my rambling about the Vikings. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna go grab my water bottle. Hold on. Oof. All right. Oh, look, our car broke down.
ダメだ。こいつが外の厳しさが。
仕方ないさ。
さて、また押していくしかねえな。
ああ、俺も喉乾いて死にそう。
起きろ。な。おい。起き。
つか、車って乗るもんだよね。乗るもんだろ。
いいから準備。行くぞ。
はい。
せーの。
I'll push RT. This also reminds me of the 1989 launch commercial for the Game Boy.
調子に乗りすぎたな。しょうがないでしょ。
なんとも成績の悪い。
裏で頼む。
なんだ。一人で押してくれ。あげってんじゃね
え。でも俺ら手離しても変わんないでしょ。
プロンプトは話してねえだろうな。
無駄に話していると疲れるぞ。
英語に席変われ。さっき買ったばっかりだろ。
ロクト次俺でしょ。だそうだ。あー手痛い。
I really do like this cover of Stand By Me. It's good.
やはり話中だ。っていうかさ、おかしくない？ハンマーヘッドもっと近いでしょ。さっきの地図の通りだが、
すげえ近所だったよな。
なあ、かなりね。
世界地図で見りゃな。
実感できるな。この実感嫌でしょ。
お前ら押してるか？
押してるよ。押してる。
All right, good times, good times. Ooh la la.
待ってたよ。どれが王子？お、はじめまして、王子。結婚おめでとう。
いやまだだから。
君がルナ・フレーナ様の結婚相手か。
遅くなって申し訳ない。
あっちでじいじが待ちくたびれてるよ。
あんたは
シドニー、シドソフィアの孫娘、ここの整備士。
さっさと運ばせろ。親父は大事に使えって言わなかったのか。そいつは繊細なんだぞ。ノクティス王子か。
Yeah, seriously, the beard budget on this game is obscene.
親父の威厳はそっくり拭き取ったよ。
Same with the chest hair budget.
いろいろ控えた大事な旅なんだろう。もっと締まった顔できねえ。
They really should put Sydney in this game more.
こいつはすぐにはできねえぞ。中に運んだら適当に遊んでな。
じゃあ、この子中に入れようか。こっちだよ。
しばらくここに滞在か。どんくらいかかるんだろう。ま、のんびり行こうぜ。
Okay, so it just saved. So we're gonna go home here because this game's great, but let's do something else here. Do we keep playing the Xbox or play something else? What do we got here? Guardian Heroes, that's a good game. You know what? Yeah, what the hell? Let's play some Final Fantasy VII. You know, it's 12:48. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll go blow up the Midgar reactor and then put on some tapes. I don't know if I've ever played Final Fantasy VII on the Xbox. This has like the best like opening theme to any Final Fantasy as far as I'm concerned. Tetsuya Nomura. Yoshitaka Amano. Man, it's like the best game ever. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. It's easy to get just kind of wrapped up in the whole vibe of Final Fantasy. All right, additional credits. No. Do I even have a continue file on here? I guess so. At the house, our new game. I mean, this is, in my opinion, the best video game ever made. And I mean, I really like the polygonal graphics. Some people say they haven't aged well, but I mean, for the time they were cutting edge, and I think they age actually really well because the more stylized polygonal graphics, I think really hold up. There's much less, you know, awkwardness to them, in my opinion. So weird to play this game with an analog controller. The weird thing about this game is that the pre-rendered backgrounds don't transfer well as well to high definition. The 3D stuff they were able to make look phenomenal, but the pre-rendered stuff doesn't look as good, which is funny because in the original, like, the pre-rendered stuff was what made it look really, really beautiful. It's like you're running around in a painting. Yes, works well enough here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Soldier, huh? Not like you see you guys at Avalanche or whatever he's saying. Not every day you see a guy like you in Avalanche. I like Jessie. I always thought she was kind of waifu material. Crowd, watashi wa crowd. Sweet, sweet Mr. T with a gun arm. You're the best of them all. Like, soldier, huh? Don't trust you. It's funny, just how much the characters really stand out on these pre-rendered backgrounds because they're so much sharper, whereas before it was like the pre-rendered backgrounds were the sharper thing. No, I was in Avalanche. Of course, this is not my first time in a reactor. Like, I'm not here for a lecture, old man. Let's get a nice picture for the thumbnail right here. Yeah, that's gonna go right in the thumbnail for the live stream. See, I think this looks great. Like, I actually wouldn't really want this to get... I kind of like how they did the whole remake thing where they, you know, they're not just like undoing the old game aesthetic, you know. Because to me, that wouldn't be as fun, actually. Making it kind of the same but different, or the same but new, I think was a much better thing to do than just say, oh, let's just do the old game with a new coat of paint, because I don't necessarily... This, I think, is the right way to do a new coat of paint. Like, res up the polygonal sprites. I actually wonder how this game would look if I put it on a CRT monitor. But I mean, I think it looks really good on the 4K, but the CRT monitor would probably smooth out some of those pre-rendered graphics. I'm out of my allergy meds, and the pharmacy, whenever I go, they're closed. It's getting kind of annoying. Alright. Time to climb down the ladder. And run forward. Now we're down the pipe cloud. And jump on the ladder. Do, 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 do. These soldiers, they're like a cross between Valdo and Sub-Zero. I mean, like, nothing wrong with that, but it's kind of odd. You know what else is odd? The awesome attack I'm going to do right now. Yeah, eat that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, looks like somebody dropped some materia here. Restore materia, you say? I don't have the materia command yet. But you know what I do have The ability to screw with the window color. Sorry, I was just having a flashback from my split personality and repressed memories. You know, it's just it's a first world problem, is what it is, Barrett. Alright, the important thing is not to attack it when its tail's up. It'll counteract with the laser. Of course, sometimes they say that after you've already input the command, you know. Nah, man, I'm gonna do my lightning. Alright. Potion for Barrett. So for the longest time, I thought Cloud was saying to attack when its tail was up. Because he's like, attack when its tail's up, and it's like, you know, no, it's like he's saying, like, don't attack when its tail's up. It's down now. It is interesting, you know, playing this game after playing Final Fantasy 15. You know, it's just like, I honestly think this gameplay holds up really well. But I think everything holds up really well. Is it slower paced? Yes. Is it exciting? Yes. I mean, I think there's more to it than the just kind of running around hack and slash stuff. But, I mean, that running around hack and slash stuff has its own excitement to it. I don't know, I just don't like this. Ooh, we got the assault gun. Let's get out of here. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Save point. No, don't end it. Now. Save. There we go. You know what? Let's retire to the kitchen and get a snackaroo, shall we? Oh, man, I'm sore. Probably getting close to 1 o'clock in the morning. Probably should go to the VHS tapes now. Actually, what is it, 1:05? According to my clock, it is 1:05. So I guess we'll just sit down, have a quick snack, watch some tapes. I was gonna make some coffee, and I actually forgot to do it. So, yeah, didn't make the coffee. Oh well, we'll have to. Well, I'm pretty wide awake, so I had some coffee. Oh, I got a little coffee right here. My cup of Jojo. My cup of Jojo. So, all right, what do we got in the old fridge? Ooh, we have things from the East Side Bakery. Come on. Alright. Well, it's not the wisest thing to eat baked goods at 1 o'clock in the morning, but, you know, live streaming. Like CM Punk going off on Tony Khan. No, Tony. We're all learning here. Disco Inferno's like, wow, what a man. I'd marry him. Alright, what do we got here? It's close to 1, but it's on the other side of 1. It is. Here's some oatmeal cookie. Num, num, num. There you go. You're eating a donut. Well, cheers. Where everybody knows your name. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Cheers is one of those shows, like Seinfeld, or the first 10 years of The Simpsons, where it's just like, it's like basically impossible to find a bad episode of it. In my opinion. You're hungry. Well, here, have some more cookie. Num, num, num. So, you know, I don't know. Tonight we played some Final Fantasy 15 and 7. Now, we should probably, like, go to the living room, or, like, go to one of the closets and, like, see what random tapes we can pull. All right. Well, I'm good. Let's go back. All right. Here's my broom closet. If we look inside, there's actually tapes. But it's in a bowling bag. So hold on. There. Let's retire to the game room with our bowling bag full of VHS tapes. Oh, man. All right. Yeah. Good call on the bowling pin, Diego. That's why they pay you the big bucks. All right. Let us put our Holy Trinity RCA cables in here. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Take one away and you don't get the whole thing. But each has their own totality. Alright, actually, let's see what we got here. This is of the clock tower burning in Cortland. I don't know. That's not fun. Totally blank tape. Let's see what this is here. Popping in a blank tape, don't know what's on it. That looks like it's an episode of 24. I hated that show. Well, at the time I thought it was cool. Then the more I watched it, the more it turned into a, Dick Cheney Skinamax. So, So we'll fast forward that. Ain't in 1070. Wow, like, everyone is here now that I'm done playing video games. So, you guys must, like, wait. Because you all know when the international channel stuff is coming on, I guess. So we beat Final Fantasy 15. Then we beat the first boss of Final Fantasy 7. That's the gaming we've done tonight. So. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to jiggle the camera too much. Alright, hit play. What do we got here? What the hell is this? Why do I have VH1 on tape? Is that Babyface? Why do we have Babyface on tape on VH1? Like, I really am, I'm baffled as to why I have this on tape. Unless I accidentally taped it or something. Which that is a possibility. Is that Shakira? Alright. I mean, these commercials don't look like they're particularly fun. It's like we got toothpaste from the early 2000s. Oh, it's Emerald. It's Emerald brushing his teeth. There we go.
Crust whitening expressions. Refreshing vanilla mint. Cinnamon rush.
You got Sonic Superstars and Mario Wonder. Nice. I'm waiting till my next payday to get those. Well, I gotta wait a little bit to get them.
Smith here tells me he's now fired you 15 times. Yet every day, here you are. So why don't you leave?
Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch with honey granola clusters, crunchy flakes, and tasty raisins.
I understand you. You don't take no for an answer, do you? Smith, be more like Johnson.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch. Sounds good.
Okay, let's fast forward this some more. Alright, Nintendo 70, what do you think of the new Sonic game? It looks really cool. Are the physics good, or do the physics feel like a Genesis Sonic game? I think that's going to be the most important thing, Does it have that flow? Does it have, like, the speed, the flow, and the reaction elements to it, coupled with the really cool kind of 90s synth pop? As a Sailor Moon fan, I wish Sailor Venus a happy birthday. Nice. Okay. Happy birthday, Sailor Venus. What? This tape is just like 24 shit. Like, this is like nothing good on here. Alright, we're gonna get a different tape on here. 24 in VH1. I have no idea, like, why that. I don't know. I mean, I liked 24, but I'm trying to see if I get any international channel stuff here. Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Bardos. That was a funny one, but let's see what we got here. Alright, let's see what we got. Another blank tape. Oh, this is like one of those Japanese tapes. Like, I think they sent the kids in Nagano, like, sent my mom or something. Alright, let me fast forward this a little bit here. See if there's, like, anything interesting on it. 24 and VH1 is like Family Guy on BT. No, it gives Sonic Advance and Sonic Generation vibes. Do you feel like the physics are, like, smooth? Or are they, like, floaty like Sonic 4? Yeah, this is like a Japanese high school. It's like a silent Japanese. It's like footage from a Japanese high school that they sent my mom. I think that's what's going on there. All right, what else we got here? Another blank tape. It's smooth like Generations. Oh, cool. All right, that's good.
Mobile IM from Verizon Wireless. All that stuff in your wireless phone. Awesome, huh? Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you. Can you hear me now? Good.
All right, we got some Adult Swim here. I used to hate these bumpers. Mainly because they took away from the anime openings. They'd always say, we don't have time to play the anime openings. Well, you got like 5 minutes to waste on these stupid ass bumpers here, so can you please play some anime?
Hey, wait a minute. You want to know about the fragment? You're one of the people who's looking for it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is this?
All right, I'll talk. I promise I'll tell you everything.
Is this Read or Die?
So let me go, okay?
I have no idea what this is. I think this might be Read or Die. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it is. Looks like Cowboy Bebop. The fact that it gives you Mania vibes is good. Is the music like Mania?
Most likely. What?
We're gonna get in trouble if we watch too much of this, though. Yeah, this is, I believe, this is like an anime where, like, there's something about, like, library book characters coming to life and... and mental powers, you know. If Read or Die is made by Sunrise, this is just going to get us in trouble. So we should probably just fast forward this again. Do. No, this isn't Read or Die. There's what? I can't remember what the name of that was. Maybe it was Read or Die. I can't remember. It's not Read or Die. That was a movie. That was some anime, and I can't remember the name of it. But I remember it was on Adult Swim. Ooh, we got Dino Thunder here.
Which one's mine?
So, alright. So, if Dino Thunder is on this tape, that means the international channel. I already lost it here. But let's take a quick look at the late, great Jason David Frank as the Black Power Ranger here.
Previously on Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Are you going to tell me how to open that stone or not?
Guess who's back?
Our teacher is the oldest living Power Ranger.
I know that Tommy is in trouble.
Really?
And you three are the only ones who can help him.
Alright, good times. If we watch any more, we'll get in trouble. Alright. So let's eject the tape. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, Tommy and Trini. They were cool. We have another blank tape. This bag is just like full of random blank tapes. Alright. Usually the international channel stuff is pretty well labeled, but not all the time. I don't know. Boy Meets World.
He's over.
This was the last truly great season of Boy Meets World, was the junior year season. Let's we'll watch these commercials and then sweet Topanga. I wanted to rewind. I hope we don't get in too much trouble. I want to see a little bit of Corey and Topanga here.
I do. They sort of think of me as Mr. Discipline. So we won't have kids.
Man, I remember watching this in the summer of '96, summer of '97. Oh man. Well, it still is that time as far as I'm concerned. Okay.
BOGO. Buy one, get one half off. Go ahead. Look again. Pay less.
Once I started using the Orgel tooth desensitizer, it was like, wow, pain-free for the rest of the month. And it's just absolutely
Man, she is going to be eating apples, no problem, in no time.
Thank you so much, Orgel.
There's an easier way to freshen the whole room. Blade plug-in scent
Blank tapes could be cool, though. That's true.
with a continuous fan to circulate your
So this must be... I must have taped Boy Meets World off of the ABC Family channel.
As long as you're done with the play,
That's what this seems to be.
Blade plug-in scented oil fan.
They also used to play Sabrina the Teenage Witch, if memory serves me correctly. And I want to say there were times they'd play Sweet Valley High, but that was not very frequent. Sweet Valley High was good, and so was Breaker High. Breaker High was how Ryan Reynolds got his start, and not Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, sorry. And then I think one of the guys from The Lone Gunman was the chubby nerd friend of Ryan Gosling. He was kind of like a skater dude.
We've found that women go to great lengths to avoid white marks from their deodorant. But unless they're using Degree Ultra Clear, those white marks may just show up later. Others go on clear. Degree Ultra Clear stays that way. 100% Little Black Dress approved. Free sample at degreedeodorant.com.
We've got the latest single by that angry young lady, Corinna Collins, who's taken the country by storm. I haven't heard this one yet. It's called Fuzzy Wuzzy Wub.
At the little house down from the dandelion puddle is a cute, sweet boy I sure wanna cuddle.
Wow, that's bad. She's over.
Yeah, good times. Eric was like dating Alanis Morissette. I want to rewind just to see what else is on here. I have a feeling a lot of the tapes from this bowling bag are from the 2004-2005 period. Although I just pulled a tape that has Dragon Ball GT on it, so this has got international channel stuff here. Found a couple international channel tapes. This has got Rebelde and Hand Banana from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I think that's probably the Count of Monte Cristo or something. Maybe they got tape for my grandpa. I don't know. Either way, I'm not interested. However, I am interested in what is on this tape. This definitely has international channel stuff on it. Man, the amount of times this opening has gotten us blocked in Japan, yet I cannot look away. Gohan, you are the strongest and the main character. Yeah, this DBZ song really does never get old, and I am gonna like move the camera a little bit here because I don't want to like trigger some kind of like AI copyright bullshit here. But let's watch. This is always a good part of here. Ramen no pie. What is my favorite Hinorobu Kageyama song? That's a good question, dude. I love this one. I love Head Shala. I love the opening to Jetman. I love We Were Angels. We gotta fast forward this or I get in trouble. But we have Buhan versus Vegito. See, now I always wanted Gohan to maintain himself inside Boo, and he could try to be freeing the others while Vegito was like vying for time. I thought that would have made a lot more sense. But instead they had, Vegito go in Magic School Bus style and free everyone. Ooh, 10, 10, 3, 4, 5. That is some nice early 2000s fashion right there. Let's fast forward a little bit here. Alright, so there's Vegeta coming back, and do. Ooh, here we go. You like Bloussant, but do you also like Bastique?
As a model, I travel a lot. I'm surprised to see how much money American women pay for breast enhancement products compared to Europeans. When I'm modeling swimwear, I know they.
Oh, that's totally going to the thumbnail.
But who wants to pay more than you should?
Now you don't have to. Introducing the Eurobastique Breast Enhancement System with an herbal cream that contains ingredients that are 100% natural and a nutritional supplement that contains ingredients, clinically proven safe. Eurobustique is professionally formulated to stimulate and reactivate the growth process.
There you go.
My sister just had a baby, and her breasts are really big, and she said to me, "Wow, Jennifer, are you pregnant?" And I said, "No, I've just been using this Eurobustique stuff," and so she's definitely noticed a considerable difference in my breast size.
And to prove just what a great product and value Eurobustique is, we're giving away a 2-month supply for free. Other ads seen on TV breast enhancement products can cost over $250 for a 2-month supply. And scores of women have spent nearly $400 for a 4-month supply to achieve maximum.
Yeah, we're not paying $400 for this. I'm guessing $19.95.
Advantage of this special introductory TV offer and receive a full 2-month supply of the Eurobustique breast enhancement system free. That's a whopping $250 value free.
They're just giving it away.
Oh no, and you can have the
And those offers like just spring forth from the cleavage.
Just look before and after.
It's increased my cup size, and I actually look more shapely and bustier. And proof's in the pudding. We all want to have bigger, shapely, firmer breasts. So why wait? Order Eurobustique now. And
Yeah, that right.
guaranteed to get the attention-grabbing bust line you've always wanted.
You'd probably pay any price for results like these, but when it's offered to you for free, how can you pass it up? Pick up the phone and call now to get your free 2-month supply of the
Oh man, I'm kind of tempted to call these numbers to see if they still work.
This chance to try this exciting product for free.
Said, what if it does work? Then I'm gonna be stuck ordering Eurobustique.
What do you watch? What do you like about International Channel? What would you change? Let us know by taking our viewer
It changed
survey.
nothing. I love this channel and it's
Even a drawing
perfect.
To win 2 round-trip tickets to anywhere in the world. Just visit our website at internationalchannel.com and go to the viewer survey. No purchase necessary. Or call 1-877-864-6088 and we'll mail you a survey. Thanks for watching International Channel.
Yeah, this also tends to get us in some trouble here. What, anyone, can someone tell me what time it is? If anyone's on the East Coast, that would be, more helpful. But if you are on the West Coast, I'm sure I can decipher it. It's in the 1 o'clock range. What is it, like 1:50? Is it like 1? I'm trying to see it from my kitchen clock, like across the hall, like across like 2 rooms. And, I think it says 1:54, but I can't tell. Let's take a look at Vegeta and his sassy, loving smile here to all the viewers. Oh, Vegeta, will you ever learn? I love this song. Ah, good times, good times. Alright, well, let's see what's happening next here. Ooh. Alright, what do we got next here? I love that little end of the episode thing.
I'm 80 years old and I can read.
Ah, man, too bad International Channel's not here.
I have to wear my glasses. I'm one of 110 million people.
He always loved making fun of this
who
commercial.
I have to wear glasses or contacts for the rest of my life. Boy, was I wrong. There is another alternative. Are you tired of having to get stronger prescriptions year after year as your eyes get weaker and weaker? I know I was. I wanted out of my glasses, but not through surgery. I didn't think it was possible until I discovered a powerful program called the See Clearly method. In just minutes a day, I'm seeing better, and my son Sean is completely out of his glasses.
Ah,
Only a few
individual. Hey, International Channel is on here.
Glasses and contacts in 30 days. They will refund your money.
Dude, I'll rewind I'll rewind it from start for you. Here you go, buddy. Here. So, yeah, we just watched some Dragon Ball here.
Tax for the rest of my life. Boy, was I wrong. There is another alternative. Are you tired of
You missed Bustique. It was like Blue Sant, but like, you know, I mean, I don't know if the commercial was quite as good, but it was up there, dude.
It was possible until I discovered a powerful program called the See Clearly method. In just minutes a day, I'm seeing better, and my son Sean is.
Well, it's good that you're here, International Channel.
Only a few weeks. If you don't
You can get better vision, and you know, you can see without your glasses.
They will refund your money.
Not me though. I love my glasses.
So call today for a free video.
That has definitely helped my vision.
Method without laser surgery.
My vision is improved, so I don't need to wear glasses. I can pass the DMV driver's test.
It has definitely improved my vision.
The following program is rated TVPG. Viewer discretion is advised.
Nah, what do we got here? Votoms or Slayers? Or maybe it's Lost Universe. Strikes for everyone. You get a strike. You get a strike. Everybody gets a strike. Yeah, it's Slayers. Maybe we can hear like just a few seconds of the opening theme. It is really good. And that opening is great. But we can't hear it because copyright laws are crazy. This commercial is like okay, but it's like not very. I've seen it a million times, and it's not that interesting. All right, I'm gonna like fast forward this, and then I'm gonna hit play, and then that's probably gonna have to wrap it up reasonably for tonight because I have a feeling we're getting around the 2 o'clock hour here. Yeah, no, I agree. It is free advertising. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's a whole other rant.
ASAP or an ADT authorized dealer. You could also save up to 20% off your basic homeowner's insurance. At ADT, we give you more than a security system. We give you a feeling of security, no matter what. Yeah, he's got you. Call now and get ADT installed from just $99, plus up to 20% off your basic.
I mean, you know, things with Pluto TV, it's just they just have free TV and then they make their money on their advertising.
The average American household was carrying almost $8,000 in credit card debt.
What do we got here? Oh, it's Miami Vice. We can't watch that. We're gonna get in trouble. Yeah, no, that Miami Vice got the live stream blocked last time. I said on the top of this tape it said last Miami Vice, so we'll fast forward past the last Miami Vice, and then what we find is what we find.
Workplace. And if it's all about women, it's all about Lifetime Now. Lifetime Real Women, a new network from Lifetime. No one knows the world of women better.
That sounds truly awful.
Coming soon to digital cable from Time Warner.
Okay, what else we got here? McDonald's, Twix. Aquatine. Let's see what we got here.
Are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. This program may contain some materials that many parents would not find suitable for children. The program may contain intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Ooh, good old Edward. Yeah, it's such a great show. But we can't watch it, or we'll get in trouble. So let's fast forward again. I really liked. I think I actually liked Real Folk Blues better than Tank, but Tank is a good opening. So it's only 139. Oh, that's good. Okay, who we got here? Who we got on the show? Okay, so this is the last Power of Love. This is an amazing show, and I think we got in trouble for, I think, showing the opening to this. It got my stream, like, blocked or some shit, so... this is one of my favorite J-dramas. It's just, like, so good.
Every day, Ameridad helps more people with money problems. My credit card debt.
I want to say that Power of Love was followed up by Miho Nakayama's Home and Away. Babyface. It's a good show. Yeah, Amy Hamasaki and a bunch of other girls. I heard some people say the English dub of Bebop was better than the original Japanese. The English dub is really good. I haven't seen the original Japanese, so I can't actually confirm or deny that. But the English dub is, I mean, I really like the English dub. I mean, I would probably like the Japanese one better just because I always like Japanese voice actors better, but it's really good. Oh, look, it's Ayu-chan with her Rolling Stones shirt. So we got some Morning Musume members here. Yes, Ayu-chan is awesome. Have I ever heard of Downtown Gaki no Tsukai Arhende? No, I have not. Is it a new show that Downtown does, or an old show that Downtown does?
A million uses and counting. The 210 horsepower supercharged Nissan Xterra. Everything you need.
My 49. Oh, you're a 49ers fella, eh? That's going to be interesting. The 49ers are better, much better record, but the Vikings are dangerous if they have their shit together, so. Yeah, my Vikings are going to make your 49ers bark like this old lady. Don't believe me? Watch the commercial. Yes, I know you guys lost to the Browns. There it is. That's what the Vikings are going to make the 49ers do right there. No, I'm just kidding. There's a whole Ayumi Hamasaki news segment here. Yeah, actually, I was talking to International Channel earlier about the Vikings 49ers game. I was basically complaining that the Vikings lost Dalvin Cook and Adam Thielen, and that is definitely adversely affected their record, and it's going to make playing the 49ers harder now that Justin Jefferson is injured, and it was foolish to, cut veteran players when they were still good, and just try to hedge your bets on your, current players when where you have an extremely talented team, but your team had a phenomenal record, but you won most of your games by a single possession. Now you're losing most of your games by a single possession, but the team is super talented. If they play tight football, they could easily be 6-0, and that's not an exaggeration. I'm going to fast forward a little bit here, as much as I love Ayumi Hamasaki here, but let's see if we can check out her musical performance here. I think this is the one where Machan tries to eat the dog. What a cute little doggy. He's trying to feed it booze. Carolina Panthers are 0-6. That's no good for them. Poor thing is the Vikings beat them. Ooh, it's got it's a TV show with Downtown and other comedians. Nice. Careful, dude. All right. Let's see. And they are really having a lot of fun with these dogs. And no wonder they only have 3 performers on this show. They spent the first 17 minutes just on Ayumi Hamasaki's puppies. So, and not the fun WWE Attitude Era puppies either. Just they're actual dogs. I mean, after this, I really gotta go to bed. Well, I'm glad you guys all feel included. Oh, Free and Easy. This is a pretty good song. Man, I remember like watching Hey Hey Heys, and just every time Ayumi Hamasaki was on, it was always gonna be like, so it was gonna be something good. It's funny, you know, I'm getting a little tired here, so it's like she like starts off like lullaby quality, and then all of a sudden she like cranks up the energy. It's like, it's good stuff. It'd be cool if I made my own iceberg. Like, what would the iceberg be? Like the Noel iceberg? The Noel ComiX iceberg or the International Channel iceberg? The bottom of the iceberg is when I peed my pants because the gym teacher wouldn't call on me to go to the bathroom even though I had my hand up a million years. I'll never forgive you, Miss White. I kind of want to make a video about just like life growing up in the 90s. It could be any topic, but it would be all over the place and straight from the original premise. That is the Noel way, isn't it?
You flip, but they flop.
Ah,
Pancakes are
terrible pancake flipping there.
In fact, to cook them, there's got to be a better way. Introducing the perfect pancake. Spatula-free pancake maker. Just pour in your favorite batter, close the handle, and flip it. Presto, a golden brown pancake with no mess and no added fat. Now flip delicious blueberry, fluffy apple cinnamon, or mouth-watering buttermilk flapjacks. Fast, easy, and without using a spatula. Oh no, you broke the yolk again. But watch what happens.
Man, that guy really does suck at making eggs.
Without ever breaking a yolk. Call now and get the perfect pancake for only
I do like my eggs over easy. That does look pretty good.
Pancake ring for a Valentine's treat or a birthday breakfast free.
Someone's getting some lovin'.
This no drip batter dispenser free. This incredible offer is all yours for just $19.95. Call now.
Call 1-800-903-3737.
And they said communism couldn't be achieved. Look no further than the perfect pancake.
Call now.
The following program is rated TV PG. Viewer discretion is advised.
On Chinese New Year's Eve, parents encourage their children to stay awake for as long as possible because legend says that the longer the children stay awake, the longer their parents.
Alright, I love you, Dragon Ball, but we gotta go to bed. Okay, well, guys, that's been fun. We beat Final Fantasy 15. We played a little bit of Final Fantasy 7, and we talked about a lot of random crap. That's the Noel way. Yeah, good times, good times. Stay tuned to the channel. We're definitely gonna have lots more fun content. I don't know when the next episode of the Noel Show will be filmed, but there is an episode up. There will be more. Definitely, I'll make some artwork videos. I think I just uploaded a sparring video, so you can enjoy that or not. I don't know. But content will always be chugging in on the Noel ComiX YouTube channel, including live streams and much more. So thank you for all your support, and thank you for the night wishes, and I will see you all sooner than later. And until next time, guys, good night, Noel, and thanks again. Peace to everyone as well. Yes. And until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care. Thanks for stopping by and sharing my nonsense with me. And I will see you in the very near future for more Noel ComiX live streaming action on the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. Bye-bye.